Title: Love Blooms. 1/5. Description: Kageyama Tobio, the stoic and brilliant volleyball player, found himself in an unexpected predicament. He had developed a crush on his aloof teammate, Tsukishima despite his initial confusion and hesitation. Kageyama couldn't deny the flutter of excitement whenever he was around Tsukishima. He just had to figure out how to tell him what to expect. Angst. Fluff. Checkmark. Smut. I'm curious on what has been going on with you, Hinata yelled out. Kageyama should have had a remark ready, but he had none. He knew he was right. He has been acting weird. This all started when he realized his feelings for Tsukishima. Now, Kageyama was known for his exceptional skills on the court and his unwavering dedication to the game. However, there was something else that occupied his thoughts and consumed his heart: his secret crush on his teammate, Tsukishima. Every time Kageyama laid eyes on Tsukishima, his heart would flutter, and his cheeks would flush with a rosy hue. He admired Tsukishima's intelligence, sharp wit, and his ability to see things from a different perspective. Despite his strong feelings, Kageyama found himself at a loss when it came to expressing his emotions to Tsukishima. One day, while scrolling through his social media feed, Kageyama stumbled upon a post about a popular Korean drama that was making waves across the world. Intrigued by the romantic storyline, Kageyama thought, maybe this drama can help me find the courage to confess my feelings to Tsukishima. Determined to unravel the secrets of love, Kageyama dove headfirst into the world of K-dramas. He binge-watched episode after episode, taking notes on the heartfelt confessions, the sweet gestures, and the subtle hints of affection. He observed how the characters expressed their emotions, hoping to find inspiration for his own confession. As the days turned into weeks, Kageyama's understanding of love deepened. He learned that sometimes, it's the small gestures that speak louder than words. He discovered the power of a thoughtful gift, a gentle touch, or a genuine smile. Kageyama realized that love was not just about grand gestures but about being there for the person you care about, supporting them through thick and thin. With newfound confidence and a heart brimming with affection, Kageyama decided it was finally time to confess his feelings to Tsukishima. Kageyama nervously fumbled with his words. In his mind, he replayed all the romantic scenes from the K-dramas he had watched, hoping to find the perfect line to confess his feelings. Tsukishima, Kageyama began, his voice trembling slightly. I think we should put our rivalry to the side and become friends. Kageyama facepalmed himself from the failed confession. Tsukishima's eyes widened in surprise, his usually stoic expression softening. He looked at Kageyama, a mix of shock and curiosity in his gaze. Kageyama continued, I don't know how to express it perfectly. I'm not really good at feelings, but I admire your volleyball skills and I don't want us to end off on the wrong foot with each other. As Kageyama finished his supposedly confession, a moment of silence hung in the air. Tsukishima's lips curved into a smirk. Did it really take all that just to ask for us to be cordial with each other? Tsukishima snorted and shook his head, eyes still filled with curiosity. The weight of Kageyama's worries lifted off his shoulders, replaced by a newfound happiness. In that moment, he realized that he ruined his chance of confessing, but he didn't care. And so, Kageyama's head has been all over the place because his crush on Tsukishima only grew bigger as the days passed them. Kageyama liked Tsukishima for a lot of reasons. 1. His intelligence. Tsukishima's sharp intellect and quick thinking on and off the volleyball court fascinated Kageyama. He admired Tsukishima's ability to analyze situations, come up with strategic plays, and offer insightful perspectives. Tsukishima's intelligence not only made him an exceptional player but also someone Kageyama could learn from and be inspired by. He never would admit that out loud though. 2. Wit and sarcastic humor. Tsukishima had a dry sense of humor and a knack for sarcasm. His witty remarks and clever comebacks often left Kageyama in awe. Tsukishima's ability to use humor as a defense mechanism intrigued Kageyama and made him appreciate Tsukishima's unique personality. 3. Different perspective. Tsukishima had a unique way of looking at things. He questioned the status quo and challenged conventional wisdom. Kageyama admired Tsukishima's ability to see beyond the surface and bring a fresh perspective to the team. Tsukishima's willingness to challenge Kageyama's ideas and push him to improve made their dynamic both intriguing and inspiring. 4. Growth mindset. Tsukishima's constant pursuit of improvement resonated with Kageyama. He admired Tsukishima's determination to never settle for mediocrity and his willingness to put in the hard work required to become better. Tsukishima's growth mindset motivated Kageyama to push himself beyond his limits and strive for continuous improvement. 5. Composure and confidence. Tsukishima exuded a calm and composed demeanor, even in high-pressure situations. His unwavering confidence in his abilities impressed Kageyama. Tsukishima's ability to stay focused and perform at his best, even under challenging circumstances, made him a role model for Kageyama. These qualities combined to create a deep admiration within Kageyama's heart, making Tsukishima someone he not only respected as a teammate but also deeply cared for as a person. Not to help that Kageyama was really attracted to Tsukishima. That was his problem. He couldn't exactly tell Hinata that, so he settled with something small and simple. Nothing bouquet. Mind your business. Don't get Tsukishima wrong, he was surprised when he was asked by Kageyama to be cordial with each other. Of course he was curious as to why out of nowhere he was asked. Maybe he has a crush on you. Yamaguchi shrugged and Tsukishima rolled his eyes. It wasn't that he could be lying, he just would doubt it. He was sure that the king liked the midget. They clinged to each other like koalas. Tsukishima decided not to respond back and instead unlocked his locker. A dinosaur plushie fell out and Tsukishima stared at it on the floor for a while in disbelief. Now what the fuck? Tsukishima looked at the note and chocolates shaped like dinosaurs with different decorations on it. That's cute. Who did this? Tsukishima ignored Yamaguchi and grabbed the note, ignoring everything else. I'm too scared to express my feelings to you in person, so I'll just do it on notes. See you soon. You're K. Tsukishima stared at the note longer than he should have. Tsukishima knew he wasn't dragging it. What else would your K mean if it didn't mean your king? You are quiet. Do you know who it is? Yamaguchi questioned and Tsukishima sighed out. He didn't have time to be playing a guessing game. Shut up, yams. Tsukishima snapped and put the note back in his locker. He snatched the plushie off the ground and stuffed it back in his locker before slamming it shut. Sorry, Tsuki, is everything alright? You seem mad, Yamaguchi muttered and Tsukishima just ignored him and walked to his next class. Was he mad? If he was mad, what for? Should he hope it's Kageyama? How does he feel about Kageyama personally? Tsukishima found himself deep in thought. Contemplating the question that was lingering in his mind, he asked himself over and over again, do I like the king? As he pondered over this question, he couldn't help but lay out the reasons why he might actually have feelings for his teammate. First and foremost, Tsukishima admired Kageyama's dedication and passion for the sport. He had witnessed the countless hours Kageyama spent honing his skills, constantly pushing himself to become better. Kageyama found himself drawn to Kageyama's unwavering determination, as it mirrored his own desire to excel on the volleyball court. Furthermore, Tsukishima appreciated Kageyama's ability to read the game and make split-second decisions. Kageyama's sharp instincts and precise sets were a crucial part of their team's success. Tsukishima found himself in awe of Kageyama's talent and often found inspiration in his teammates' abilities. Another reason Tsukishima couldn't deny his feelings was the way Kageyama pushed him to be better. As rivals turned teammates, their constant rivalry had evolved into a mutual respect. Kageyama's relentless pursuit of perfection pushed Tsukishima to improve his own skills and strive for greatness. But perhaps the most significant reason Tsukishima found himself liking Kageyama was the way their personalities complemented each other. While Tsukishima was often reserved and analytical, Kageyama's fiery and passionate nature brought out a different side of him. They balanced each other out, like two puzzle pieces fitting together perfectly. As Tsukishima reflected on these reasons, he couldn't deny the growing fondness he felt for Kageyama. The more he thought about it, the more he realized that his admiration and respect had evolved into something deeper. It was a realization that both excited and scared him, but he knew that he couldn't ignore his feelings any longer. He had no choice but to hope that it was Kageyama who put that note in his locker. If it wasn't, he didn't know. He didn't want to think of that at the moment.